Hi, my name is Brad Burnett. I am a QuickBooks certified pro advisor, and real quick, I'm going to show you how to do one of the most basic, but also probably one of the most valuable things that you really need to know how to do if you are managing your business finances in QuickBooks Online, and that is how to categorize a transaction in the bank feed. So right now, I am in the QuickBooks Online sample company Intuit provides, and the first thing you are going to want to do is to navigate to the bar on the left side of the home page under the menu tab and hover over where it says transaction and then select bank transaction. Now from here we are able to see all the bank accounts and credit cards that have been connected to the QuickBooks bank feed. As a side note, I highly recommend connecting your accounts to the bank feed because it is going to make your life so much easier by allowing QuickBooks to automatically pull transactions into the software as you are receiving deposits and making purchases throughout the month, as opposed to having to manually upload bank and credit card statements into QuickBooks, or worse, having to do manual data entry for a large amount of transactions. Also, if you ever do want to hire someone to do your bookkeeping, some accountants and firms won't accept you as a client if you are not willing to connect your accounts to the bank feed. In my opinion, avoid the headache and just connect your accounts to the QuickBooks bank feed if you are using QuickBooks Online for your business. So anyway, what we are going to do is scroll down and you'll see all the different transactions that have not yet been categorized. This means that these transactions have not hit the general ledger or been added to the books. So let's go ahead and look at this $800 here, and we can see in the bottom left hand corner that the bank detail says A1 rental. So I'm going to assume this is for some type of equipment rental. So next you would go here to the account and find the correct account for equipment rental. Now, of course, if you are doing your own books or you're an accountant working on someone else's books, make sure you know exactly what the transaction is for before categorizing it. But I'm just making an assumption for the example here. So I'm going to go here and type in rental to see what we have in the chart of accounts. And here we can see equipment rental, and it is an expense account, which is exactly what we're looking for. Select the account, and now you need to add a vendor for this expense. So I'm going to look for A1. It doesn't look like there's a vendor for A1 set up, so let's look at rental. Okay, so I'm just going to roll with Ellis Equipment Rental as the vendor, but in reality you would likely need to set up A1 Rental as a vendor to go with this expense. Now, if you look in the bottom right hand corner, you will see this big green button that says Add. You will want to select that, and now the rental expense has been added to the books. If we scroll down, you can see it is no longer in the For Review section of the bank feed, and if you went to run the reports, you would now be able to view that $800 rental expense on the profit and loss report. I hope this video was clear and ideally helpful to at least someone watching. I am considering making more QuickBooks Online tutorials in a similar format to this video, and I'll definitely post at least a couple more that I am already currently working on. This is the first QuickBooks Online video tutorial style content that I've done, so if you thought this video was valuable, feel free to let me know in the comments. It really would help me gauge to see if continuing making more videos like this is going to be helpful and worth the time that it takes. That's all I have for today. Thanks.